Actually, I was going to finish telling the story, but I'm not because I think the count's on the phone. So let's get to this. Let's get the party started. Is this the one and the only Mr. Danny Koker?
What's happening, gang?
Yes! Danny, welcome to Totally Driven Radio.
Well, thank you very much for having me, brother. How are you, man? I'm sitting here actually it's me and Stoney Curtis hanging out.
Nice. A tag team party.
Absolutely, man. We're both here to fucking chill out with you. Oh, oops, I'm sorry.
No, you can curse. You can curse.
Oh, okay.
Well,
how
about that?
I'll stop doing that. How you guys doing, man?
Dude, I got to tell you something. Now, here's my little kiss-ass moment of the count. Like, and this is no bullshit. Like, I was sitting there thinking, I've been trying to get you on this show for a year now. And
I'm sorry, bro.
I'm going to tell you this. Like, here's my list of inspirations in life, whether they're alive, whether they're dead, or whether even they're fictional. But, like, people like Evel Knievel,
Amen.
Howard Stern,
Amen.
Randy Rhoads,
Amen.
Tony Soprano,
Yes.
Rocky, and the
Yes.
fucking Count.
Amen, brother! I love you guys, man. Dude, to be included in that group of cats, come on. I love you.
Dude,
I'm honored,
man. Seriously.
Thank you, brother. Just to be included in that group of cats, come on, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that, man.
Like seriously, like how the hell do you do it all? Like,
I don't know, man. Drugs and alcohol.
That's a
no, I'm just playing. No, I swear, I'm just playing. It's just honest to God, it's just hard work, man. We're 24/7 here. I'm not kidding you, 24/7.
It's amazing, dude. Like, I mean, of course we know about the shop and the show, and we know about Count 77, and then there's Vamped. You got the Rock Club.
Yes.
Dude,
yes.
I didn't even know about the tattoo shop until an episode, a few months ago of Counting Cars.
Yeah, I got a great tattoo shop in the Rio Hotel. It's a phenomenal tattoo shop. We've got A1 artists there. Count's Vamped on West Sahara. It's the ultimate rock club here in the Western Hemisphere. I would consider it the West Coast rock club of the nation. Am I right, Stoney Curtis?
It's one of the premier rock clubs in the country.
Amen. It's old school. It is a real rock club. We support our local rock scene like nobody else. But on top of that, we bring nationals through there on a regular basis. The house can handle it. It's awesome. We've got Count's Customs, the hot rod and motorcycle shop, going like crazy. I've got Count's Desert Moon Productions, which is a recording studio here in Vegas. And then, of course, there's Count 77, the band, baby. The band.
The band. To top it off, the band.
Yes, the band. Bro, I promise you that's my whole life I've grown up in three things: motorcycles, cars, and music. My father was a musician. People don't know that about me because of the television show. They realize I'm a motorcycle guy. I'm an automotive guy, but they don't really realize that I'm a musical guy. And I grew up in three things: cars, bikes, and music, because of my father. And now I'm actually getting the opportunity to expand upon that musical side of me that I'm so happy to be a part of. And so this band, Count 77, the record, the whole bit, it's really exciting for me on a personal level.
That's awesome. Now, how long has Count 77 been together?
I'm going to say how long, Curtis?
It's been almost 3 years.
3 years, man. 3 years. I mean, and we're already having internal fights like the Eagles. It's great. No, I'm just kidding.
Too funny.
We are truly family, man. This band is like a band of brothers. No kidding, no BS here. The word band is not just taken lightly with this group of guys. We truly are a band of brothers.
That's awesome. Now, like, did you guys start out as just like a band to play the club and like do covers, or was the intention from the get-go to do this and do originals as well?
Now, this whole thing spawned from a jam night. John Zito at my club, Vance, he was booked to do jam nights every week, and at the time they were Sunday jams, and so he'd bring people up, jam with him and everything. John Zito band, it was a 3-piece band, and I used to do music a long time ago, and then he had me come up and I did some stuff with him, just kind of rocking out. At one time during a John Zito jam session, we all ended up on the stage at the same time, at the same place, at the same time, rocking out together. Stoney Curtis, John Zito, Paul DeCivio, Barry Barnes, myself. We were all just kind of rocking out together, and it felt really, really good. And so after the jam session, we all kind of had a little conversation on the patio at the club and said, you know what, we should kind of expand on this. And it was kind of a jam band that evolved into a cover band that evolved into an original band. Mm-hmm. Correct, Curtis?
Yeah, absolutely. I think
Curtis is really quiet, man, but he looks so good right now.
Well, they got to have someone in the band to carry the weight. No, I'm teasing. What were we saying?
How good you look.
How good I look. Yeah. Thank you. I just got my hair did. No, but when we were doing the covers, we always kind of put a little bit of heat behind them. I mean, we always were a rock and roll band with Les Pauls and Marshalls, and a driving rhythm section. So even the covers that we did, we're all from the genre and from the generation of 70s rock and roll, hard rock, everything from Thin Lizzy to Zeppelin to you name it, right?
Right.
So, so we started doing these tunes, but we did those tunes with a little bit of heat behind them, and we called it, just kind of putting our own spin on it. We were playing the cover song as though we were the guys that wrote it. So we would play it in the style or deliver it with the heat that we play our own stuff with, right?
Right. We pay respect. We pay respect to the original song, the way it was supposed to be done. We always pay respect to it, but we would add our stank on it and and really turn the knob up on it. Kind of as if we wrote the song ourselves.
Right.
Right, Curtis?
That's right.
Yeah. As I was going and listening to the album all week, since they sent me over my advanced copy, and Stoney, you said a band right there that it really hit me today when I was listening to it, that I heard a huge influence, and it just hit me today, and it was Thin Lizzy.
Oh, absolutely.
Amen.
Good call. When you're doing 70s style rock and roll with two guitars and Les Pauls, you know what I mean?
It's very Thin Lizzy.
You're very Thin Lizzy, and you're gonna be influenced by that Thin Lizzy sound. The harmony guitars, the power behind it.
Right.
Kelly Keeling, who just did a record with Vinnie Moore here at the studio. Phenomenal singer. I don't know if you're familiar with Kelly or not, but he was in a band called Baton Rouge, and he sang with Trans-Siberian, and I mean, the guy is world class, right? And he came and saw the band one night up at the club, and he was just out of his mind. He's just like, man, it's like Thin Lizzy with a lead singer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question, brother. On the record you've been listening to, what stands out? What song hits you in the head?
Dude, you know what? I'm going to tell you what stands out every time I hear it, and it's actually lyrics. And I actually wrote it down because every time I hear these lyrics, I say to myself, somebody really fucked Danny over good, because these are some deep lyrics right here. And it's from the song Stand Tall. And it's be careful who you let in.
Oh, brother, you are right on the money. You're right on the money.
Every time I hear this, every time I hear these lyrics.
Yes, you are 100% correct. That's my You're So Vain song. I'm never going to give it up. You know what I'm saying?
The lyrics are...
When Carly Simon did You're So Vain, there was somebody that did her wrong.
Right.
And she never gave it up. You are so right on that song. Somebody really did me wrong. And at this point, I'm going to keep it to myself. But you're 100% right. You're 1,000% right. I'm so glad you like that song. Thank you. Thank you for liking that song. Thank you.
See that? You know what? I'm going to tell you honestly. Like when I first got it, like a week ago, I listened to it. And I was like, and I was listening to it some more. I was like, And then over the weekend, over Easter weekend, I was making some lasagna for my family for a big Italian dinner, and I was cranking it as I was making it, and it was really starting to grow on me. And then the more I've been listening to it each day, it's been growing more and more. And like today, like I said, listening to it today, I was like, damn, I can hear Thin Lizzy in this, something fierce.
Yes, thank you. I'm glad you're digging it, man. I'm glad you're digging it. There's a lot of heart and soul in that record, man. We there's a lot of things we meant in that record.
Now, Danny, do you write all the lyrics for this, or is it like a joint effort? Or
I'll say I'll contribute. I'm a conceptual guy. I'm not the best at putting things together, so to speak. I will definitely contribute to the concept, to the vibe, to where the storyline should be. Cats like Mike Varney, cats like Stoney Curtis know how to put all of the thoughts together better than I do. So I'm a thought guy, and then these cats really know how to put the thoughts together.
Now, how about that? I mean, like you guys said, this started as like a jam band, and it turned into something to do. And what was your like impression like when Mike Varney approaches you and say, "Hey, why don't you guys do a record?"
Well, honestly, it was blow away for me. I could not believe this. Mike came to just one of our shows one night, and after the show, he was talking to us about the fact that, you know what, we should probably do a record. And it was kind of a mind-blowing thing to me. It's a thing that I've always wished I could be a part of, and the fact that it's happening right now is it's really kind of surreal for me. So, and especially coming from a cat like Mike Varney, he has produced some very amazing people, including Stoney Curtis sitting right here. Mike's done some amazing stuff. So the fact that he took interest in it was quite an honor.
That's awesome. Now how about the band?
I've done 5 albums with Shrapnel.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I know you have.
Yeah.
You have. What's your Stoney Curtis band? Is it called or?
Yeah. Yes.
And you've done
Stoney's
5 albums with that, or?
I've done 5 albums for Shrapnel with Stoney Curtis. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh wow. Very cool. Learn
well,
something new every day.
Hopefully, people like you are going to like listen to the album and they'll go, "Wow, this is really cool. Who are these other guys in the band?"
Yeah, it's a very accomplished band. It really is a very accomplished band. We've got some amazing players in the band. Stoney Curtis is like we were just saying. He's got some great accomplishments behind him, and then there's John Zito, Paul DeCivio, Barry Barnes. We've recently added Tommy Paris from Brittany Fox. Yeah,
I was going to say that. I saw that recently that he's playing keyboard with you or something.
Great guy, man. Great guy. Tommy's cool, man. Tommy's totally cool. His vocals are amazing, and he's doing all the organ keyboards and stuff in the band. He's phenomenal. He's great.
He did him on the album too.
Yeah.
And we just were like, man, this guy can sing and he can play all these keyboard parts. He might be a good addition to the core band.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah,
now,
good guy.
Now the name Count 77. What's the 77 for? Is it for the year 77 or anything specific or?
It kind of represents the year 77. I mean, we're all the guys in the band. We're all about the same age. We kind of grew up in the same era. We grew up loving the same kind of music, and so like the late 70s were kind of important to all of us musically, and we all found each other later in life, but we all kind of really loved that mid to late 70s vibe. And 77 is a positive number. So it's about the era and it's about the number.
Cool. Now, you guys did a couple covers on the album as well. You did Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo and Snorting Whiskey and Drinking Cocaine.
Yeah.
Now, you guys do a lot of
Two
covers
very
when you play.
romantic songs.
Yeah, right. True love ballads.
I think Hallmark wrote both of them. They're love songs.
When I was going through like YouTube stuff, you guys did a rare but classic Kiss cover, and I was wondering why you didn't put that on the album. King of the Nighttime World.
Oh shit, yeah, man, great song. Great song.
Kiss, and as you hear on the album too, I mean, it's filled with Kiss-inspired solos, Kiss-inspired riffs. I'm a huge Kiss fan. The reason I play music is Kiss, so that's kind of always there. And
he's wearing a Kiss
T-shirt
right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
So I mean, I'm a blues guy and Kiss. So there you go.
But there will be more records, so maybe we should do a couple of Kiss.
Absolutely.
And maybe we'd be fortunate enough to get a couple of Kiss members to play upon them.
And we just played
we did just play with Kiss. We played with Bruce Kulick, absolutely.
Cool.
But on those covers that you were just talking about, Snorting Whiskey, we had the pleasure of Pat Travers joining us on that record, which was great. And on Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo, we got Rick Derringer to play with us on that. So we got the original guys on the two bonus tracks.
Now, what's that like? I mean, you guys are doing these songs with the guys that made the songs. I mean, that's got to be pretty mind-blowing.
It's kind of surreal because, when I grew up, going to school all the time, I was listening to these guys. Had my 79 Z28 with my Jensen cassette deck, and I had my Pat Travers live, Boom Boom out going there. Had that going on there, dude. I played. Yes, I just sang with Pat Thrall, which was phenomenal. And so it's actually really kind of surreal, brother, to be able to rock out with these cats that you grew up with. It's mind blowing for me. Curtis, what do you think, bro?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. And because all those guys were a huge inspiration to all of us in the band too. But but me and Zito as guitar players, Pat Travers and Rick Derringer. I mean, you can't get much more iconic '70s rock and blues guys than those two.
Right, and they're very cool cats. They're very cool gentlemen, man. I mean, really cool cats.
Now,
and they killed it. Yes, they did kill it. Yes, they did kill it. They killed it.
Now, how about with like the club vamped when national acts come through? You guys jam with these bands at all? If you got the chance to, or?
It depends. I mean, we're it's my club, so we're up there hanging out all the time, and we do get nationals through there on a regular basis. And sometimes, if it's cats we know, many times they call us up and we do some stuff at the end of the night. If it's cats we don't know, of course, it's their show. They do what they do. But we get invited in sometimes. Absolutely.
Nice. Now, are you guys going out on tour?
Well, right now we're doing fly-in, fly-out weekend dates. We're doing all over the country. It's difficult because of the television show. We're doing Counting Cars right now. We're right in the middle of season 4 of Counting Cars, so it's difficult for myself on a personal level to be out of town for any length of time. So what we're doing is we're flying in and out. We bail out on a Friday, we fly back on a Sunday. We do weekend gigs. We're getting ready to do a bunch of the Full Throttle tours with Jesse James Dupree from Jackal, and so there are a ton of out of town dates, but they're all weekend dates, so it's not an official tour, so to speak.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering, how would you pull that off?
Where we going?
We're going to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and that's middle of May. We're playing House of Blues for Throttle Fest. We're going to be in Chicago for Throttle Fest, Toyota Park on the 21st of June. What else we got? Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Erie, Pennsylvania.
Roar on the Shore.
Erie, Pennsylvania. Yeah, there's a ton of dates. So if you get on if you get on the Count 77 Facebook, you'll find all the dates.
And the website will be launched in the next week here as well, count77.com.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice. Now let me ask you this too, as both rock guys and as a club owner, Danny, like the rock scene in Vegas. I mean, I know here in Philly, and I hate to say it, it kills me to say it, but it's dead. I mean, just the scene in general is dead. And a lot of the bands, like, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of the nationals, when they come by, and it's been like this for years, like, they'll come through, and they'll skip Philly, which is a major market.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
I got you.
Is it like that, too? I mean, people even are saying that in Hollywood it's dead now, too.
Well, Hollywood has been having its difficulties. Vegas is an interesting market because of the fact that it's the entertainment capital of the world. So you've got a gazillion venues here, and some of them are very huge. So you got that going for you. But as far as the local rock venue, the local rock scene, when we opened Vamped and got it rolling, it was kind of slow here as a rock scene. So we kind of filled the gap. Personally, for me, and in all honesty, I used to throw a lot of parties at my house, and I don't do that anymore because cleaning up is just a real nasty bear. So we opened up this club, and this club is my basement. Vamped is a place where I throw parties, and it's my basement. And it's an amazing venue with an amazing stage, an amazing PA that can handle national acts to come through, but there was not a real rock club. Curtis, I'm looking at you right now. When I opened up Band, what was there as far as like a real solid rock club in Vegas?
Well,
at that time, it was limited. It was very limited.
It was very limited. Yeah. And it was also at a time too, and and you should be commended for this too, when the economy was going,
the economy took a shit,
went down the toilet. Right?
Yes.
I mean, all the clubs were closing out here.
Yeah.
The blues scene was dying.
Yeah.
All the rock clubs were closing.
Yeah.
You kind of weathered the storm.
Absolutely.
Stay with it. It's
been brutal, man. It's been a brutal fight.
But I mean, you may or may not know this, but Vegas, I think, next to Detroit, took it the hardest in the market crash and the homes, right?
Yeah.
The housing crash. And
Yeah.
Vegas was just murdered.
Right.
And all these businesses went under. But Danny rode through the storm. And I mean, again, this club is great. And on the weekends now, I mean, it's a packed house in there. You got a lot of great rock and roll bands in Vegas. A lot of these guys, like you say, from Hollywood, LA,
they're coming here to play in our club, man. They all want to come in. They all want to play Vamped. Vamped is becoming the premier rock club in the Western Hemisphere, and I'm proud to say that it's part of our team.
Yeah, well, and like for dimensions and stuff like that. I mean, for comfortably the place holds about 300 people, right? And you could put more in there, but it comfortably holds about 300 people.
Yeah.
Well, you got a 20-foot stage, full light rig, 38,000 plus watt PA system in there. I mean, it is. You got. I mean, we've had bands in there like Saxon, the Winery Dogs, Michael Schenker Group, Uli Roth, Slaughter. I mean, the list goes on of the kind of bands that you could put in there, and any band will fit in there, and any band's going to sound good in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, we talked with Jizzy Pearl a few months ago. I was talking to him about the scene and all because he was getting ready to go over to Europe and do the Love Hate tour, and I was saying to him in Europe, you guys go over there and the crowds are respectable and respond to you, and it just seems like they follow this and they support it. Where you're back in the States, it seems like it's not there. And then he was saying how like Hollywood's completely dead, and he's like, the place to be is Vegas and at Vamped at Danny's Club because that's the spot to be at.
And he's right. Amen. I appreciate that, man. Jizzy's a good friend. He's an amazing vocalist. I always, whenever Jizzy plays at the club, man, I'm a guy standing out front, looking at him, going, "You're kidding me! This guy is amazing." But he's right, man. The club is badass.
Nice. Now, is there going to be any videos you're going to make for any songs off of the album, or?
As a matter of fact, in the room with me right now, as we sit here, I have part of. They're all sitting in the background here, minding their own business. I have part of the production team that will be shooting a music video for Cal 77 here in a very short future.
Very nice. Now, what song are you going to do a video for?
We're actually thinking about Your Love Ain't Right. Your Love Ain't Right.
How about that?
First song on the record.
How about that? As a matter of fact,
yeah.
That's the song I have queued up.
How do you like that song, man? Are you going to play it?
I'm going to play it right now if you want me to.
Are you serious?
I'm dead.
Dude, I have
two.
Song.
I got two songs queued up. I got Your Love Ain't Right and Let the Rockin' Do the Talking.
All right.
Brother, it's dealer's choice. Great song.
Well,
Amen.
We're going to do Your Love Ain't Right since you're going to be doing a video of that. We got to share
Amen,
that one with the world. Cool.
Hey,
all right, here we go, everybody.
All right. You know the great thing about this song?
What's that?
It's got everything, baby, for the 70s, right? It starts out with a wah pedal. You get the John Shaft right off the bat. You got the Bruce Dickinson cowbell right off the bat, and then you got the big guitars, and then you got the man killing it on vocals, man.
It's the 70s come to life. 70s come to life. Amen.
There you go. You can't get a better intro than that. Here it is, the 70s coming to life. Count 77.
Amen.
Your Love Ain't Right. 77, there it is. Your Love Ain't Right. That's a friggin' awesome song, guys.
Right on. I'm glad it's growing on you, man.
Yeah, man.
Totally friggin' awesome. So now, let me guess. Now, when you're doing the new season of Counting Cars, when you go to pull people over, you're going to be like pulling them over to make sure they're listening to Count 77.
Darn right, man. Darn right. Every car I don't buy, I'm going to give them a CD.
Well, I think every car that comes out of here now comes with a Count.
Right, comes with a CD in the deck. I like that, man.
There you go.
Yes.
That's friggin' awesome.
You know what? It's just an absolute. It's a pleasure for me to be able to reach into the fact that I'm getting to do motorcycles, I'm getting to do automobiles, and to reach into my heritage and to be able to do music as well. It's awesome for me on a personal level.
Dude, you know what? I'll tell you what. Like, you know, a lot of these reality shows, you see these people, and they're just either batshit crazy people, or you can tell they're full of shit, or they're just completely fake. The one thing that I really like about you is you can tell you're sincere and you're passionate. And the one episode, hands down, where you can see was the one where the older couple that bought the one car off you, and they came back and they were looking at your mom's car. And, I mean, that hit me. I mean, the emotion, you saw it on your face. And you can say, you can tell, like, you know, this is no bull with this dude. This dude's real. He's legit, and he's passionate about his cars, his bikes, and you know damn right well his music and everything else he's got his hands into. He's just got a true, honest heart for it and passion for it.
Thanks, man. Thanks for noticing. I really appreciate you saying that. I would classify myself as kind of crazy. It's kind of nuts. I truly am passionate about the cars and about the bikes and about the people and about the stories. I'm a guy that I might look a certain way, but I got a lot of heart in me, and I appreciate you noticing that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'll add this too. You know, Danny and I have now been friends for a few years here with the band, and he used to come see me play back in the day and stuff like that. But,
all right.
But honestly, like what you just said there is 100% the truth. I mean, what you see is what you get.
It's
yeah. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. But you know what I'm saying? So you noticing that, and I hope everybody knows that is real, man. That this guy is the real deal, and he's a real genuine person. And the guy that's on TV, that's pretty much the guy. You know what I mean? That's his humor. That's his personality. That's the way he kind of interacts with people. It's a genuine article.
It kind of blows me away how the show has taken off so well. There's so many wonderful people watching the show, and I just feel really blessed in the fact that people are enjoying what we do. We're honestly keeping it real here. which is difficult in a national/international around the world television show.
Sure.
Keeping it real is a difficult thing to do, but I'm blessed with a team that is dedicated to keeping it real. And thank you for noticing the fact that we're trying to do that. I appreciate it.
Do you get like more and more people now coming out there and, you know, either trying to sell you their cars or do stuff for you too? I mean, like you know, getting work done by you as well.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's crazy. You know, Vegas is the kind of town where everybody comes here anyways. So now we've got a gazillion people coming to the shop on a regular basis, man. Everybody's got something I need to buy. Everybody's got something I need to fix, and I'm trying. I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing the best I can. It ain't easy, man. I'm trying to keep up with it, man. Some people get upset. They're like, "What? You can't take this in for how long?" And brother, I'm trying. You know, I'm doing the best I can.
Now, how many cars do you yourself personally own?
I own 7,350. No, I'm only kidding. I own. I think I'm up to about 60, which is ridiculous. It's absurd. It's disgusting. I actually have a.
Dude, that's friggin' beautiful. Stop.
I need an intervention, man. I need an intervention. I'm addicted to vehicles, and I think I'm up to about 60 now. Something like that. Crazy.
That's friggin' awesome. And if you had to pick absolutely one as your favorite, what would it be?
That is so funny. That's the question I get all the time. It's the hardest question for me to answer because I love so many different cars for so many different reasons. But I think if there's one vehicle that I have the utmost respect for, it would be a 1966 427 AC Cobra.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Ton of respect for that car. It's tiny, it's cramped, it's hot, it guzzles fuel like it's going out of style. It's the baddest thing on four wheels. That thing is so nasty, it's disgusting. I love that car. And it was built in 1966, and it still holds performance records till this date. It's an amazing vehicle.
Wow. Now,
love that car.
what do you think about like the modern era of like muscle cars?
I think there's some really cool stuff, man. I'm impressed with what we're pulling out of computer-controlled vehicles. There's a lot to be said with the whole tuner vibe of stuff. You know, we're definitely not building the collector vehicles that we've seen in the past. I'm still looking for something out there that's coming out of the modern day market that I can say, oh my gosh, pick that up and it'll be a collector vehicle someday. I'm not seeing much of that. It's
right.
But there's some stuff that's very, very impressive out there.
I'll tell you, I just got a couple months ago. I got a 14 plum crazy purple RT Charger.
Great car. You know, as we were just talking about that, the car that was in my head is the new Charger and the new Challenger. Dodge is kicking out some cool stuff. Great choice of color. I'm a plum crazy fan.
Now, and how about like, are you a fan of a car like a General Lee or a Starsky and Hutch Zebra 3? Were you ever like a TV fan car?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely love them. You know, the General Lee has been done a gazillion times. Great car, but it's been done a lot. The Zebra 3 Starsky and Hutch Ford Torino, a personal favorite. Absolutely, man.
That goes up there with Evil Knievel.
Absolutely. That car is so bad. We love that car. So, you know, that's cool stuff. But I'm also a big fan of Rooster's Cadillac on Beretta. Come on. Talk to me. My Detroit speaking right there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Gotta have
How
that,
about
man. That was a Dunham Coach Eldorado that Rooster drove on Beretta. Bad car.
Which you now have one.
I do. I have a Dunham Coach. Eldo. Absolutely.
Now, how about the Stingray from Corvette Summer?
Great car. great car, man. That was a Barris-built, a George Barris-built car. Very unique C3 Corvette, right-hand drive. Very cool to see that in the Corvette like that. Extremely cool custom car. I love it.
Now, say if I somehow hit the lottery and I want to get that car, how much would it cost for you to build that car for me?
A Corvette summer car?
Yeah.
You better come with about 80 G's.
Wow.
Bam!
All right. Well,
I know
tomorrow's my birthday, so I know my wife is listening.
But
there you go.
I promise it'll be right. Exactly, man. Everybody chip in. Everybody chip in. Let's get you that Corvette summer car, man. I'll build it if everybody will chip in. But to do it right, it's going to cost about that.
In reality, though, it's not that bad.
No. It's a one-off, man. It's a one-of-a-kind car. It's amazing. And trust me, the prop car from Corvette Summer was a prop. If you want a car that you can drive every day, we'll make it a car you can drive every day. You know what I'm saying? There's a big difference there. I restored Elvira's T-Bird from her movies, the Elvira's Haunted Hills.
Right.
You know her old T-Bird convertible with the leopard interior. Yeah. She kept that car from the movies, and she's a way cool chick, by the way. Elvira is so cool, but she brought her car to me and asked me if we could make it a real car because, you know, it was a Barris-built car, and Lord knows I love George Barris. He's phenomenal, but you know, it was a prop for a movie at the time. You know, it wasn't intended to be a car to be used on a regular basis. So Elvira came to me and asked me, you know, can we make this a regular car, something I can drive on a regular basis? And so we restored that car and built it for her, and it was an honor to do that. But you know, there's that fine line between a drivable car and a prop car. Yeah. I you know, that's the thing. I'd want something drivable. I'd want to drive the friggin' thing. I don't know how people have these cars and they just sit and sit and sit. I don't know how people do it. Right. That's how we do it here, man. We love to build vehicles that are gorgeous to look at, but we like to make them for real where you can get them and drive them every day. Nice. Now, being, like I said, an Evel Knievel fan, and I'm sure you're an Evel Knievel fan as well. I don't know if you saw there was any good American is an Evel Knievel fan, man. Yeah, absolutely. Dude, Stoney Curtis has an Evel Knievel bathrobe. He looks like Hugh Hefner, but more elfy. Yeah, absolutely. Well, the Evel Knievel bathrobes that were on eBay, right?
I don't know. We got it at some place, and I came home from a tour of Europe, and my old lady had gotten me this thing and had a surprise birthday for me, right? And I got a house full of people, and she thought that she was buying it as a gag gift, and I'm going. I pull it out, and everybody goes, "Oh my God, that's so cool!" Right? And she's like, "Oh, I thought everybody was gonna laugh." I'm like, "Baby, all these people are from the '70s. All these guys, they're Evel Knievel, man. Yeah, right. They're all jealous right now. Yes. We're all jealous of that robe, man. We keep trying to steal that robe."
Well, I don't know if you guys saw there was a TV pilot on a couple weeks ago, actually about a month ago. It was on another channel. I'm not going to say the channel, but it was called Heirs to the Dare, where they followed around three modern-day Evel Knievel-style daredevils. And we've had a couple of the guys on the show, and one of them I'm becoming very good friends with. I mean, we talk every day now. And he said to me, as soon as I announced that the count's coming on, he's like, "Brother, you got to tell him that I want to come out there and I want to jump cars at his shop."
I love it, dude. I love it. Dude, let's this up. It'll be fun, man. It'll be absolutely fun. I love it. I'm in. Any Evel Knievel fan, come on.
And he does it on an ATV.
Oh, are you serious? Oh, geez,
yeah.
That's dangerous.
He's the only one. He does ATV daredevil.
I'd like to see it. I'm sitting here with the crew right now, man. They're all nodding their heads. They'd like to see this. We should do this.
Nice.
This is the one thing that the kids today they forget. Evel Knievel was doing that stuff on a Harley, man. Right, on a Harley. These guys now, they got these lightweight bikes that do all the flips and stuff like that. Evel was still doing it on a Harley. Right. It's about 4 inches of travel, not like 14 inches of travel now. You know
even Evel's son, Robbie, I mean, he uses these lightweight bikes now. So
Robbie's a very cool cat. Robbie actually hangs out at the club. Yeah, Robbie comes to Vampton and hangs out all the time. He's a cool cat.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. All right, well, Tuesday is the big day for you guys. The CD gets released April 29th, Tuesday. The debut from Count 77.
Yes.
And you guys are doing an autograph signing also at Zia Records in Vegas?
Yeah, there's a Zia Records on West Sahara. We'll be there. What time are we there, bro?
Like 5:30, about 5:30 to 6:30.
Yeah. We'll be hanging out there for the release, and then on May the 3rd, correct, at Vamp.
Yes.
Which is Saturday. We're doing a full CD release party. We're going to do a full concert. We're going to do probably 7 or 8 songs off the new record, amongst our other stuff on there, and we're going to have a blast.
Nice.
So if you're in Vegas, and if you're not at Vampton May 3rd, you're a wuss.
and Phil, I mean, we're going to be at different places around the country. People should check our website. That's going to be launched in the next couple of days, thecount77.com, and we're going to be all over the country. And again, I mean, listening to a record is one thing, but when this train hits you in person, then you're really going to get it.
Amen. We've been making a lot of jokes and having a lot of fun and kidding along the way, but I honestly have to say, man, this Count 77 is an honest to God blessing to my heart and my soul, and this record is amazing in my opinion, and I hope that people out there truly enjoy it, and we're dedicated to bring in serious, real, old school rock and roll in your face. Come see us around the country at these different gigs, man, and you won't be disappointed. I promise you won't be disappointed.
That's awesome. Well, I guess I don't want to be rude to my co-host. I have my co-host Nick and Janetti, and actually our first guest of the night as well, Rachel. She's an incredible singer, and she put out a single cover of the Def Leppard song "Love Bites" that was produced and by Tony Harnell from TNT.
Nice.
Yeah, so she's on here too.
Hey, I saw you on Twitter.
Hey, Rachel, how you doing?
Hi, good to hear you.
All right. Nice to see you.
Your story is pretty awesome. Such an interesting interview. You're really, really great. I've been a fan. Seriously, though, you're great. You're really, really awesome.
Wow. I appreciate that, Rachel. Thank you so much, Charlotte.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very kind.
You're very kind. And I liked your intro, by the way. Good energy.
Amen.
Amen. Yeah. Hey, buddy.
That's right.
Amen.
Now, how about Nick or Janetti? You guys got anything to say? I don't want to leave you guys out. I know I run rampant.
No, you know what? I've watched the show a lot. I do want to ask about that one thing. Do you still have that coffin couch? Those guys creep. Now, is that in your house, or did you leave it at the tattoo parlor?
Actually, it's now here. It's been in a few places. I love it. It's here at my shop right now, as a matter of fact. I'm in the studio right now, but it's next door at the shop. And ironically enough, man, I truly am a coffin fan. I've got one in my house, one in my office, one down here at the shop. I got another one somewhere else, man. I don't know. It's the best sleep you'll ever get in your life. Pardon the pun.
Holy crap.
That's great. Of course, there's the one buried in the dirt as well. Of course,
right. There's that one underground.
Right.
Right.
For when you go to sleep at
night. Absolutely.
It must be really dark and consistent.
Yeah, it's very dark. Very dark.
Do you
like
still
your
have
personal eye shade.
Do you still have that one pimp mobile?
Yes, I do. That is a personal favorite. That is my 71 Eldorado convertible, original Dunham coach, super fly Cadillac.
Nice.
What they're talking about. I absolutely love that car. It brings out the Detroit in me, and she will be with me forever. I will stick with that car for a long time. Rachel, you look great in that black leather outfit.
Thank you.
We saw you on Twitter today, Rachel.
Absolutely.
And I'm with a Harley behind me.
we're following each other now on Twitter.
Yeah, that's awesome.
on Twitter as well. I thought we were just following each other.
Oh, yeah.
We are. Yeah, we're stalking each other. That's all right. That's what it's there for.
That's what it's there for, right? Exactly.
It's like free stalking.
Right.
Now, how about you still got the RV too, the official Count 77 RV?
You bet.
Hey, we're going to be traveling in that thing this summer, man.
That's right. We're taking it on the road, man.
That's awesome.
That rig is from the 70s, and we keep it real, man. We're a band from the 70s, so we're if there are gigs that we can get to that are close enough, we're taking that rig to it. If not, we have to fly in and fly out to the East Coast gigs because TV show I can't be gone long enough.
Right.
But on the West Coast, we're taking that rig. Absolutely, man. 1975 FMC.
Driving, arriving, and styling. And that's what Chuck D said, right? Driving, arriving, and styling. Love that song. Love that song.
Oh, man.
That's friggin' awesome. Hey, Nick, are you there? You got anything before we let these guys go?
Yeah, man. I mean, I just recently discovered the show, so my big comment, I guess, is that what's his name, Rolly needs more airtime for sure.
Hey, don't tell him that.
Yeah, man. I can't get his head in the shop as it is right now, man.
How's he get his head in that little electric car?
I always bust his balls because I don't know if you saw the episode with the band with the band that Danny made for the other guitar player John Zito, the hippie band.
Right.
Did you see that?
Yeah. Oh, that band is smoking.
Yeah.
But I always bust Rolly. I said, hey, Rolly, Zito's gonna bring that band by you every week.
Right.
Keep it in shape.
Keep that thing clean, man. Rolly needs help.
It's funny. I said to my boy Nick this afternoon. Nick's been sick the past week, and he's actually in the hospital.
Make you feel better.
Yeah, man.
What?
Yeah, Nick. He had me worried. He called in late tonight. I was all worried about him.
Wait
but
a
I said
minute. Nick is on right now, but he's calling from the hospital?
No.
Which Nick?
Nick is transferring his germs to us. I feel it.
Oh, he's here. He should be in the hospital.
I got you. Okay. All right. Thanks, Nick.
But I should be in bed.
We're not
That's why he's not in the studio.
But we do a show on here on every Sunday night, and it's Nick's show, and Nick is like this TV freak, and all we do is talk TV, and I get my little segment each week, and every week it starts off with counting cars. So I said to Nick, you're going to be on tonight, right? I mean, you're going to see me be like a little schoolgirl. And he's like, dude, I am feel good, and I am not missing this.
Man, I appreciate that, brother. Thank you very much, Nick. Thanks for hanging in there, man. I'm sorry you don't feel good, bro.
Oh, thanks, man. No worries.
I know what it's like, man. I know what it's like. Not feel good and have to keep doing the job. But thank you, brother, man. Thanks for being here.
Oh, absolutely. It's worth it just to hear, like, the excitement in Bay's voice. Like, I listen to the guy every week, and we talk, and I can't tell you guys how, like, this is, like, his dream come true.
That's nice. Well, I tell you what. What's really a dream come true for me is that you cats are enjoying the record, and I really appreciate that, man, because we really poured our heart and soul out into this, and it means a lot to us. So I appreciate you guys appreciating what we did.
Awesome. This has been a great fucking night.
Hell yeah.
And I'm telling you this, if I ever make it out to Vegas, we're fucking hanging out, and I got this little weird thing, like I'm like obsessed with Hooters. So like whenever I like go away on vacations, I plan vacations around Hooters, and I go to different Hooters. So eventually I have to make it to Vegas.
Don't mind if I join you.
What's that?
I said they got good burgers at Hooters.
Yeah. Damn Skippy.
Well, we'll get a burger, but then we'll go to Vamp and rock out, man. Come on.
Let's do this. All right, I got to get my shit together and get out there.
There you go. Come on, man. We'll have a good time.
Right on. Cool.
Amen.
All right, before I let you guys go, can you just cut a quick ID for me? This, this is however you want to do it, you're listening to Totally Driven Radio.
I'm listening to say that one more time.
Totally Driven Radio.
Got you. Are we doing this together, Curtis? Okay. Hey, everybody, this is a count from Counting Cars, and you're watching. No, you're not watching. You're fucking listening. What the fuck? What's going on myself? Take two. Hey, everybody, this is the count from Counting Cars on History, and you're listening to Totally Driven Radio. Turn it up, man.
Nice. Now, I'm leaving the fuck up in there. I have to. They're the best ones.
Hey, that'll be a better commercial than any of the crispy noodle stuff you've come up with.
Without a doubt. The ones that people fuck up are always the best, like Bumblefoot from Guns N' Roses. His is classic.
Yeah.
Jim Florentine is classic. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Dude, those guys rock, man. Bumblefoot just played Vamp. And Jim Florentine just threw up at Vamp. He did.
Come on, did he?
Absolutely, man. Every time these guys do, trust me, when I tell you come to Vamp, you will not believe the party there. It's for real. It's a real rock club. It's for real.
That's too funny.
It's one of the last existing real rock clubs in the world.
Amen.
Exactly, man. We agree.
Now, how do you spread that message throughout the rest of the country? That's the question that is asked around the country.
It's getting out there. Little by little. The network's been allowing me to include some of my personal stuff, be it like the tattoo shop and the band and the club and things like that. We've been kind of sneaking that into the show a little bit here and there, and so It's getting out there. Yeah.
And then the band's going to go deliver the message as well.
Amen.
Right on. Go and pray at the Church of Rock and Roll at Vamped with Count 77.
That's right.
Look at that. See, now you need to get Rachel out there at Vamped with Tony Harnell.
Lego.
What do you
I'm all for it. He told me to tell you hello, by the way.
Well, please return my regards.
I will.
Amen.
Love it. Amen, brother.
Hey, you guys rock, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Love you.
Oh, look at that. You guys are loved now.
Oh. I told you it's a love fest.
Oh, we loved? I feel loved. I feel
loved.
I feel the love from the crew feels loved.
We feel loved, and she rocks the leather and the music. I mean,
I know.
She's the trifecta.
The trifecta, absolutely.
It's a love fest because her interview was almost 3 hours ago, and she's still hanging tight.
Hell yeah.
Rachel, you rock.
You rock.
Thank you, darling. You better come to Vegas and come party with us.
Oh, hell yeah, I will be there. Don't you worry.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All good, guys? We're great. Everybody's good? Everybody's good?
All good.
Thank you,
guys, thanks so much. Take care, and good luck with the album release on Tuesday.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I love you guys. You guys are the bomb.
Love you, girl.
Thank you. Love you right back.
Mwah, mwah.
Oh, look at this.
All right,
I love everybody, too.
Oh.
Bye.
This is
you guys are nice.
This is the first Totally Driven Love Fest.
How about that? Nice.
I'm impressed.
All right, guys. Well,
All right, y'all.
I guess that's it. Stoney, thank you so much. Danny, thank you so much. And hopefully we'll get to hang and drink some beers and rock out sometime.
Thank you, brother. We'll see you in Vegas.
Take care.
There you go. All right, everybody. Tuesday is the big release, Count 77. Get it. Buy it. Rock out. Go back to the 70s. Let's see who this is. I feel bad. They've been calling in. Let's see who this is.